up, Hatter family? How are we doing? It's Thursday, May 1st. What a great day to start a new month. What a great day to have no more classes and, start focusing on those exams. What a great day to focus on some championship action. Yes, in the field house and on the field. We've got dodgeball going on. We got soccer going on. You might miss it by the time you see this episode. This episode catches me by surprise. I thought I was going to be done for the year. But no, there is some juice on campus, and that is what's inspiring this, right? Coming from the Afro Ballers and XC Dawgs, that semifinal we had the other night, it was something. So we are going to go over 4 plays. I think it's 4. Yeah, 5? No, 4 plays. I think there are 4 of the biggest moments. It's on YouTube. You can go ahead, find it, form your own opinion, right, about the game, about the ending, drop a comment, share your opinion. And we're going to work through how the referees made a decision based off of the context of the game, right? So let's go ahead and let's get into that first play right now. All right, pretty good ball from, I think that was our, from Phil from Afro. This was a great ball. We got a goalie and a attacker both going for this ball. It's in the box. The goalie is able to use his hands, and the attacker he's going for the ball. The first thing the Afro Ballers want immediately after this play, the first thing they want is a yellow card against the other team, right? When you look at this, I don't understand how you can put ownership on this play on one or the other player. For me, this is not obvious. I'm gonna slow it down though. I want you to look at it right here. Do you see how his legs stick out? And this is the reason why the goalie falls. One might think that he stuck his legs out on purpose, and that's what tripped the goalie, right? I'm talking about the Afro Ballers player here. The goalies can do exactly what the goalie did: come out and play the ball with his hands. For me, this is not obvious. This is not going to be a yellow card against Afro Ballers on this play. Look at what the referee does. He comes immediately in onto what I call the crime scene, and he cleans it up. He does a great job. And to come out of this with no yellow card is exactly what I'm looking for. So I have this thing that I like to call spam, right? We all get junk mail that hits our inbox. When we're refereeing, the players give us this junk mail all the time. Their junk mail comes from the spirit of trying to manipulate a situation in the best interest of their team. The referees are out here to make decisions for the best interest of the game, which encompasses both teams fairly. So what do we do with junk mail? We do not share it. We delete it, right? Some people don't even ever open it. I delete my junk mail. Right, and I probably should just ignore it, but no, I'd take the step. I just delete, right, and that's what we do here. And I really like how we came out of this. And I'm going to slow the game. I want to make sure that the goalie has time to gather himself, because he might feel like the player tripped him on purpose. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt to just, hey, we're going to resume when you're ready. And that's how I'm going to try and get out of that. I'm not going to get out of it by putting a yellow card on it, because why? It's not obvious, right? Hope this helps. Let's take a look at our second play. Here it is. All right, on this play, we have 3 players involved, 2 from Afro Ballers, 1 from XC Dawgs. When you look at it, you can see that 1 player from each team does something wrong. Probably looks like a foul for each. But whatever foul happens first, that's what creates the dead ball. So anything subsequent is going to be ignored unless it needs to be addressed with a yellow card or a red card, which is not what happens here. Right here we have player A who trips the opponent, right? And now the opponent is falling down due to that contact, and now he is tripping the other player. So what the players want to see is the last action that happens. That's not fair to the game. What the game wants is the first illegal action to be called and then ignore the subsequent, right? Ignore the domino effect. The domino effect is not why the dominoes fell, right? We want to get the first domino, right? That's the one that needs to be penalized for creating the effect. Hope this helps. Okay, what we have here, a moment right before halftime, there's a play that happens in the box. Two referees actually come up with a foul. There is confusion amongst the players about what is going on here. You could see that both referees, hold on a second. Hold on. Before I continue, let's look at a replay of this. All right, attention back on me. Can we all agree this is a foul? It's a foul. The player is moving into somebody else's space and he knocks him over. The player who's got possession, he's able to stand right here, and the defender keeps moving into him until he finally falls. And that both players end up falling on the field, right? There has to be a foul called. Who do you think is responsible for this? It's the defender. Okay, so now let's go ahead and let's get back to reality, right? And as you're going to see, some players are starting to lose grasp of their reality. The referees are talking about, do we want to go anything further than a foul? Right? Discussing as a slide tackle is an option. By our rule at Stetson Intramural Sports, all of our soccer leagues, because of risk management, because of safety, my bad. Yeah, student affairs management. Because of safety, we don't allow slide tackling. The penalty for slide tackling is a yellow card. So while the referees are having this discussion, the players are starting to manifest their own ideals, right? Specifically, this player right here. He thinks that the referees are calling a slide tackle, and he is going berserko in his mind about how that could be. So when the referees break, let's see if they issue a yellow card, because I know we can't pick up the audio of what they're saying, but we could tell if they break from this and give a yellow card, then we know, okay, a slide tackle was what they're going with. That doesn't happen. There is no yellow card. There is no slide tackle. And during this entire time and going throughout halftime, this player is convincing his entire team about something that isn't even true. And he's worked himself up to a point where now he is yelling at the referee about something that's not even a thing. And he does it, he uses profanity, and the camera picks it up. So you know everyone else around the field heard it. That's going to get a yellow card. What a terrible way to go into halftime. You're already down to the underclassmen, right? This player has only lost 4 times in soccer his entire Stetson career. He's making up something in his head. He's convincing his teammates about it. They're going to give up a goal, and instead of regrouping, they keep on being distracted by their own reality that they're creating for themselves. I think the referees did a tremendous job here. They got together, they made a decision. It's a foul. They made a decision that it was not a slide tackle. Foul happens in the box. Here is your direct kick. Bada bing, bada boom. Finds the nylon. And they're going to go up by a multi-goal lead going into halftime. Right? And they're going to try and put this on the referees about why they're losing. Hey, it's on YouTube. Go ahead, check it out. Form your own opinion. I brought it right here, so you don't have to go to YouTube. Drop a comment if you want to share that opinion. You know where it is on the tube. Let's get to the next play. Stop. Put it on the pause. What do you think happens next? I bet you won't be able to guess it unless you're there. It's not a good look. for one of the teams. It's not a good look. For the other team, it don't matter. For the staff, film does not lie. You got a foul here. Both referees are on it. I'm going to put a freeze frame. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit of zoom. This player steps on the foot of the player who actually was involved in the little altercation at halftime. What do you think happens next? The exact same thing that just happened. That we just went over with. All right, just making shit up. All right, trying to convince other people of the truth that you're trying to create on your own. Right, instead of what actually just happens. We got a foul. Look at this referee. He's on it. This is a direct kick. But in soccer, we have this thing called advantage and disadvantage, right? So we don't stop a team from their momentum of wanting to attack. And this is what this is soccer 101, right? We have a foul. We're giving advantage now. Look at how much time goes off. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. He's playing with it, right? He takes it upon himself to stop playing. And the other team just took the ball and he went down there, and now let's look what happens. Right to tap, tap, bada bing, boop. Nope, I don't want to go. No, you have it. No, I don't want it. No, you take it. Fine, bam, here it is. But what surprises me is, wow, they're surprised. These are some of our best soccer players on campus. They've played soccer all their life. We don't have offsides in our soccer league, but everything else is pretty much soccer, including advantage, disadvantage. This is advantage. Oh my Lord. There's so much time, and he's progressing with the play, right? If you want the foul, if you want the direct kick, then you got to take it right away. You continue to play. And then you decided on your own that you're done, that you're giving up. You're going to take the direct kick. Too late. Ship is already sailed. Our ship is already sailed. Right? Corral takes it down and scores another one for the XC Dawgs. Now look what happens now. I mean, this is embarrassing. I don't know if I want to say any more, because I don't want anyone to think that this is being posted to embarrass anybody, because it's not. This is a learning opportunity for not only our staff to be able to kind of look back and see their decisions, how they made it, and to validate it, yes or no. And I think how I look at it, this was a very well done job by two of our best soccer referees on campus, Jay and Nick. They really are. And that's why they were on this game. Right? They've got hours of refereeing experience. They've gone through, they get serving our future episodes, right? They get film watching them ref. They have to go rewatch themselves on. They're good, right? Everyone else who's playing in this game has never refereed before. I'm not going to ask them, hey, what do you think about the refereeing when you never refereed before? That's silly, right? It's like me going up to a lawyer and be like, hey, can you talk to me about what it's like to be a doctor? I understand everyone has their opinion, but come on, don't let your opinion embarrass yourself. Shoot, this guy who created this problem just convinced this entire team just to go home because he couldn't handle losing the game. All right, hope this helps. I say that a lot. This was a great episode of Serving Our Futures. Have a great summer, safe summer. We will be back in August. We're going to have some great positive changes to our programming calendar. I'm looking forward to it. God bless all of our headers that are graduating, and for those that are coming back, I look forward to seeing you again. All right, go get them. Be safe out there. Go Hatters!